For months, it had remained dormant, a hollow relic of seamless alloy, buried deep beneath the shifting sands of the Austere. Dust collected along its flawless seams, fine as ash, gathering where no breath stirred. Now, at last, amber light crawled across its curved surface, threading through intricate latticework-like veins, finding life again. The first murmurs of a machine stirring from slumber. It had denied them at every attempt, unyielding, featureless, casting its own subtle gravity as it turned in measured defiance. Not through aggression, not with malice, just indifference, as though their hands, their codes, their desperate ingenuity simply failed to matter. Eliza, the daughter of an inventor from Grant, was the first to visit daily, trying everything to get some hint of its purpose. Rayleigh's, Glacian's finest data analyst/signal cryptologist, was also trying her best to get a better understanding of what mysteries the sphere was hiding. However, as with Eliza, Rayleigh's frustration boiled over. Rayleigh finally slammed a palm down against the console's edge, breathing at the base of her throat. "We've tried everything. It's not a print match. Not sequence logic, not even reactive code. Then what is it?" Artie stood off to the side, arms folded tight, jaw clenched beneath his scowl. The glare he leveled at the orb was personal, the kind reserved for grudges and hard lessons. "It's not a lock," he muttered, voice rough. "It's a dare." "No," Donovan replied softly, eyes never leaving the sphere. "It's a judge." The surface rippled again, concentric waves sliding outward as if stirred by sound. Symbols emerged, neither alphabet nor algorithm. Shapes older than memory, deliberate as scars, scrolling across the shell before vanishing into the dark alloy once more. Resuming his duties, Donovan was performing a thorough analysis of the sphere. His perspective was a little different from the others. He sensed it wasn't merely a puzzle, but it somehow was evaluating their next move. As he stated to Artie moments ago, "It's judging us." Pixo was slightly embarrassed, for the sphere was much like himself, and he thought how rude a fellow sphere is to his friends. Not to mention the impression this sphere makes that may spurn the perceptions of others about himself. Just then, Pixo's sensors detected a chang in the sphere. It was aligning somehow to an ancient awakening sequence. Donovan, watching Eliza's frustration, said, "It seems to ignore out tools." Donovan then whispered, "I think it wants us." Eliza, testing Donovan's theory, pressed her finger to the cold alloy. "This feels more like an invitation, not a defense." On that note, Navinod, overhearing what Donovan said to Eliza and seeing her start touching the sphere, agreed and followed suit, his hand settling onto the offered sphere pedestal projection. No affirming nod to Donovan or Eliza, just grasping the hologram with a silent finality. One after another, Keck the team followed suit, each placing their hand on the awaiting sphere. Then it happened. The sphere opened. The aperture it made yawned wider, revealing an expanding presence. Each of the team were drawn in, not by certainty, but by the gravity of the invitation. Like living vines, lines of the light bloomed outward from the center pedestal, tracing patterns that seemed to climb the walls.